If you find it difficult to maintain proper hygiene, eat healthy, practice physical activity, and check up your body with your doctor, which includes dental checkup, it is possible you have one or two, or you will have one or two health problems going on in that body. I've done health screening for a couple of people in Nigeria, and the responses were not pleasantly positive at all. You know, when you listen to a fellow human being like you telling you their last visit to dentist was 10 years ago, definitely that will turn you off. It will make you feel like, excuse me? You feel badly disappointed if you are a health conscious person like me. I've spoken to many people asking, when last did you see your doctor to do checkup? 10 years, 15 years. Dental, I've never even done it in my life. What is that? What does that mean? I'm like, seriously? Do we still have a human being on this planet with what is going on in the world due to this global pandemic we just escaped, telling me you have not seen the doctor for the past 1 year, 365 days, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years? Do we still have those people? I bet no. Yes. Now, this will prompt me to say this. I don't want to, but my spirit led me to it. Let's do it in form of educating ourselves. We're going to use, for instance, entertainment industry. I mean, movie industry precisely as a case study today. Some of them think they know all. They think they are smarter than everybody. Some of them do something nasty, things that make no sense. I look at my social media platform, including my WhatsApp sometimes. When I see things they post, I'm like, things that goes on, I'm like, this is not necessary, for God's sake. Who does this? You don't need to do this. You don't have to send this. You don't have to share this. What for? Why this? But they do because they think people will fall for it. They think some people are fools to believe what they're doing. They believe people will pat them at the back. Of course, some fools fall for it. Yeah. Take a look at the type of outfit they wear to events this day, for instance. Almost half of the body is naked. Is exposed to sunlight, air pollution, dust, germs, infection, and more. And you see that sunlight, even though the body needs it, and excessive of it causes health problems as well. Let me tell you how it works. Let me give you more information on that, in case you don't know. Even though our bodies make vitamin D from sunlight, which varies based on geography, skin color, air pollution, and other factors, sunlight exposure also needs to be limited to avoid risk of skin cancer and other health problems. For instance, in a country where there is a spring, summer, and winter, the country that I live, as you can see, today I'm in the US, and the weather is, of course, it's cold. That's why I'm dressing like this. 10 to 20 minutes of sun is adequate in the spring and summer. Why? Because we go out, we're exposed to sunlight. But during the winter months, we need to spend almost 2 hours out there to get a feel of vitamin D. Why? Because very few foods contain vitamin D. Why? Because we stay so long more inside, indoor. And when I say you need to run a test to know if you need vitamin D or the amount of vitamin D your body needs, it sounds like, what is she talking about? Yes, there are certain vitamins you don't take without the recommendation of your doctor. You need doctor's recommendation to take some vitamins. especially vitamin D. Those of you that live in Africa, you are exposed to sunlight, and it must not be too much. When it's coming excessively taken, then there's the problem. Now, let's go back to our case study. Exposure to sunlight, air pollution, dust, germs, and so on. I mean, when our ladies in the movie industry expose their skin to all this, especially at shooting location and event, it exposed them to so many health risks out there. It exposed them to many danger going on there, to a lot of bacterial diseases going on. Don't get me wrong, few of them do checkups after the activities of the day. I mean, movie shooting activities. But how many of them? Perhaps 1% of them. You see them. We get to know how preventive they are when you see them getting sick, soliciting for fund, for medical treatment, or when the death knocks on their doors. That is when you know they are not health conscious, not hygienic, or taking health precautions. They are just making noise on social media like they know what is going on when it comes to health. No, they don't. They don't know. And that's why you see what is going on in the movie industry going on now. Yes, I just told you, they are exposed to so many things. They are exposed to sunlight, too much of sunlight, because all the outfits they wear, they are half naked in the sense of doing fashion. Air pollution, dust, germs, and so on get into their skins and enter into their body system, to their bloodstream, and that causes problem, especially ladies. You will see men. I've seen many of their videos, their parties where they are spraying, doing sort of things. I've seen how men dress. Some of their men are not even attending party like the ladies do. Yes, some ladies almost walk naked on the street, even when they are not even going to any event. Ordinarily going out, ordinarily on show like this, on videos, on making videos on social media, especially when they are having event, they put those things on like rags, thinking they are fashionistas. Yes, they walk naked, yet the society see them as role models, and some of them are mothers. What exactly are we teaching our children and our young generation to come? Some of you will watch my video and you comment or you look at me like, what is she talking about? Of course, who cares? Say whatever you want to say. I'll say my own as it is. As an advocate for health. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking to everybody generally. But I just use the case study of this particular industry to make my point, to buttress my point. Yes. You see that sunlight. For instance, anyone with lupus, like the one of female actors is fighting and struggling with presently in the movie industry. Thank God. Some people got to know what lupus is due to what happened to one of these female actors in the movie industry. Some of them don't know. They don't have understanding of what lupus is. A situation has exposed many people to understand that lupus is this, is that, is this. Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease that can damage any part of the body. And it's more common among women of childbearing age, ages 15 to 44 years, or more than that. And this particular disease, lupus, can affect almost, again, any organ in the body. Anyone with this disease must not expose herself to sunlight. Why? Because most people with lupus are sensitive to light, a condition called photosensitivity. When I heard about this lady in the movie industry, they're sharing it. Oh, she has lupus. She has 5 years to live. I'm saying, like, seriously? Don't you guys have people that are advising you, that are talking to you medically? I have patients that have lupus, and he's been on for over 10, 20 years. He's still living. She is still living. So what is the big deal in that? Why do you want to, make the heaven lose because that is going on? Don't get me wrong. I feel for her, but the consequences is here now. Because the study shows that exposure to light can cause rashes, fever, fatigue, or joint pain in some people with lupus. And this is the reason why people with lupus must stay away or off sunlight or light. And most of the time, you see these ladies out there, they're half naked, exposed to sunlight, to dust, to bacteria, to infection. Now, we have the consequence now. Eating some of them or somebody, whoever. And guess who suffer for this? Who suffer for this? The victim and the society. I'll tell you how you suffer for it, the society. The same people that flaunt cash on social media and spray musicians thousands and millions of naira are now begging for fund for medical treatment. They cannot flash back the same way they post throwback pictures on social media to remember when they are spraying and flaunting. They cannot look back to see when they responded disrespectfully to a fan who advised on their mode of dressing, telling them how shameful and unhealthy they are. These are the same people they run to via social media to beg for money. Can you now see how society suffer for their consequences? That's it. Why do we find it so difficult? Why do we find it so tense and tiring to prevent this from happening? Why? Let me tell you, anything, any bad habit, including bad eating habits, can be as a result of or a cause for any health problem. Yes, any bad habit you put on there, including mode of dressing, including bad food you put in that mouth that goes down to your body, can be a cause or as a result of the problem you are suffering for today. It may not be the one you did yesterday. It may be the one you have done for the past 10, 15 years ago. It's now hitting you today. It's hitting you up today. The common way people give up their powers, dignities, respect is by saying they don't have it. When you disrespect yourself, you dress like a whore, you dress like a prostitute. When you make people see that you are weak, when you lose out there your dignity, you are as well directly telling people that you don't have any of them. You don't have power, you don't have dignity, you don't have respect for yourself and for your people as well. But let me tell you this. I've come to tell you today that it is never too late. You are never too old to set another goal or dream. It is never too late to change the way you live now. You can still live a healthy life if you really want to. You can still choose a healthy lifestyle now before it is too late. Please choose. I'm Betty Olayinka Folari Akinosotu, aka Bofa, an advocate for health and wellness. That's all I can share with you today on Healthy Living with Bofa TV Health and Nutrition Talk Show. Please don't forget to share this show with your friends, your colleagues, your network. And do not hesitate. Love and share and connect us via our Instagram and Facebook at Healthy Living with Bofa TV. Until next week, when I bring you an information on wellness, I wish you all a productive week ahead of you. So I'll see you next week. God bless you. God bless me. Stay blessed and remain healthy. Good night.